Gastrin is secreted by the G cells in the duodenum, and it's involved in the it gets secreted when it picks up that there is incompletely digested proteins, and it promotes stomach motility, and it stimulates acids and enzyme production. Then we've got secretin. When the chyme arrives in the duodenum, it increases the secretion of bile and buffers by the liver and the pancreas to raise the pH of the chyme, so that when it moves further down into the small intestine, it won't be acidic and it won't cause damage to the small intestinal walls. Then we have the gastric inhibitory peptides, and they're secreted when fats and carbohydrates enter the small intestine. Then choleocytokinin is secreted in the duodenum when the chyme contains lipids that are partially digested and partially digested proteins. And this choleocytokinin increases the rate at which the pancreas produces the secretion of the digestive enzymes. It also relaxes the hepatopancreatic sphincter. So the hepato, that means liver, and pancreas sphincter. So there's a sphincter between the gallbladder, on the gallbladder, which allows for the ejection of bile and pancreatic juices into the duodenum. Vasoreactive peptides stimulates secretion of the intestinal glands, dilates the regional capillaries, and it also is involved in inhibits acid production in the stomach. So it's a balance between, so that we make sure that the chyme that is arriving into the small intestine is not too acidic. Then enterocrinin is released when the chyme enters the small intestine, and it stimulates mucin production by the submucosal glands of the duodenum. Intestinal absorption, it takes about 5 hours for materials to pass from one end of the duodenum to the end of the ileum. So it takes 5 hours for the food from the time it moves from the stomach to move all the way through the small intestine before it moves through the ileocecal valve into the large intestine. So movements are absorbed. Movements of the mucosa increases the absorptive effectiveness, so it's moved around. You can feel your small intestine working, and it stirs and it mixes the intestinal contents, and it's a constantly changing environment around the epithelial cells.